Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do Advent of Code 2015 day 10. It wasn't that hard today. Let's jump over to the problem description. Day 10, the elves are playing a game called Look and Say, and the rules of Look and Say are basically you count how many digits of the same number are there and then say it out aloud. So if you have 2 1 1, you say it's 1 2 and 2 1s. And that's all there is to it. So looking at the other examples, if you have 1 2 1 1, it's 1 1, 1 2, and 2 1. So it's 1 1, 1 2, and 2 1s. And what we need to do now is play that game for 40 times. So how I did it was quite easy. Just iterate through the string from left to right, count how many numbers of the same number there are, and then just append it. So we take the current input, have a loop that repeats 40 times. What I always do is I add some kind of printing so I see that the program's still running. In that case it was quite fast, so it's actually not needed, but I still have it in there. I iterate from left to right without the first one because I already got it here. Check whether the current char matches the one we had before. If it is, I'll just increase the count. If not, I'll just append the number and the amount. So if we had 1 1, the amount will be 1, the current number will be 1, so we will have 1 1. And the current number we have will be our next char and the amount will be 1. The only step missing, once we iterated over the string, is to set the current to our string plus the last number we had. We print the result and that's all there is to it. So part 2 is the same thing, just repeating 50 times instead of 40. I used the same code and instead of iterating 40 times, I just iterated 50 times. So there's nothing special to show. What I actually recommend is to watch the video that's linked here from John Conway, which is quite interesting. He's talking about that sequence and how a student introduced him to the sequence and then what he found out about the sequence. So it's quite interesting. Since the day was actually quite easy, I thought let's give it a try with regexes. So the regex uses a look ahead and matches the same numbers in a row. The interesting thing about that is it's actually way slower than just iterating through the array. So at least today, not liking regexes was actually good for me. Alright, that was a quick one today. I hope you learned something or at least had some fun, and see you at day 11.